Hey guys, come with me to work with Beton today. This is going to be kind of a vlog. We're turning his Beton's Life to Fame into more like a vlog type, come work Beton with me type vlog, I guess. So, we're going to feed the horses real quick and then we're going to get set up while they're eating. Then we'll separate Beton and start working with him. So I would show you all of everything, the catching process that I go through. Grooming, like just to kind of give y'all an idea, like the desensitizing we've done and stuff. But honestly, that's all kind of boring. And so I feel like that, he's a really good colt. So I don't know that you really need to see that. But we have our bell boots on. We're going to start with just kind of going over our buttons and stuff and desensitizing, all of the groundwork we do, pretty much. He's a pretty chill kid for the most part. We did the fly spray and all that. So I think overall of that stuff, you'll have a pretty good idea of how desensitized he is to our everyday living. That stuff is what I call our everyday living. It's pretty hot today. It's 9 o'clock and already getting pretty toasty. So what we'll do is give him a good little once over today, go over all of our buttons, and then we will hose him off. When I catch horses, I don't have a horse that has a catching problem, and I don't like to have horses with catching problems. When I go to catch horses, I really, really, really like them to come to me before I put the halter on. I want them to make that decision. That kind of sounds stupid, but it's worked for me. And I'm not going to force an issue either. I know you're not scared of it. That's good enough for me. Okay, so we'll come over here. You're already cocked this way, so let's scooch over. Good boy. Good boy. Now scoot back this way. Good boy. Good boy. What if we move our shoulder? Whoa. Good boy. He's an overachiever. Touch this shoulder. Good boy. Yielding, back. Let's see, you want to sidestep for me? Whoa. Ground tie maybe? Here, we'll do this first. A little bit of ground time with a little bit of desensitization. You look a little worried. Just give you a good rub with it, huh? There you go. There you go. here. Oh. Good boy. Good boy. Now, I haven't done this before, but I'm in full confidence right now. He is the one that kicked me and broke my arm. We're just going to keep that in mind. Oh. Good boy. Pretty proud of that right now. You look so thrilled. You look so happy. He's like, yeah, I'm over this. I'm over this. Okay, so let's do some side stepping, side passing. There you go. Whoa. He's not pretty at it, but when he tries, I release. Let's back up, fix our feet. Good boy. Back up a little bit. There you go. There you go. Okay. There we go. Oop, oop, stepped on yourself. Let's try that one more time. One more time, okay? Okay, good enough. Whoa. Hey, whoa. Okay. Okay. Yielded the forequarters, the hindquarters, we backed up, we side passed. Where are you going? We have our boots on, we've done some fly spray. I'm trying to think of everything. We got to poop. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. Come. Okay. So, we've got all that. Our landlord moved the feed troughs because they worked cows, so we're going to be working in this area as far as lunging goes. We're going to wind him up. That's what I call, whoa. I think we're covering what I call winding up. Hey, man, it's okay. It's okay. Is winding them up. Getting them in a position instead of freaking out. We think through it. I'm going to add a little movement. Add a little movement. Just a little pressure. I have enough control that I can loosen it up unless he steps on it. Just make sure we didn't get hurt. And I don't ever try to put a horse in a position so like that where he stepped on it. I wasn't holding it, like it obviously yanked out of my hand. But I only put enough pressure for him to have to think. To put him under enough pressure. And I did this almost every single day with Jake. And Jake, I've literally gotten home and he'd have, like, one time at my dad's house, he had his leg woven in the barbed wire fence, like woven in 3 strands. And I pull up to feed him after work one day and he's just standing there looking at me like, hey, Mom. Can you get me out? So I did. I pulled over. Got him out. No scratches, nothing. He was a good boy. Just enough to make him think about something. And try to keep it lifted so he doesn't step on it. We're gonna let go because he stepped on it. So the thing is, when he stops freaking out, we release that pressure. When he starts freaking out, we hold that pressure and reward him for standing still. Gonna wind him up again. So ideally, I'm sure y'all have seen those exercises where you pull and they unwind. That's originally the thought process behind this. It's trying to get them to figure out how to, only my purpose of it is trying to get them to figure out how to get out of a predicament. To get out of the pickle, use your brain. We're gonna immediately loosen with that. He's bracing on the halter. And I don't want my horses to brace when they're in a pickle, but because he gave, we're gonna let loose. I apologize for the dragonflies everywhere. Now, if he goes the other way, I am gonna keep that tension, maybe pull even a little bit to teach him that if it's tight and he pulls against it, he's gonna get hurt. That he needs to stay where he's at until help arrives. Or slowly try to figure his way out of it. Release. Good boy. We're gonna compromise. I don't really have a name for that one, but wait for help. Get his belly. Okay, we're gonna lock. Actually, while he's doing that, we'll go ahead and just strap this bareback pad on him, kind of show you how he does with the cinch. I don't know why I brought the Lopen hack on. I'm not gonna get on him today because it's so hot. I'm already sweating. But we'll do this. And then before we get done, we'll flex him with the bit. When I cinch up, I do this with all my horses. I cinch up tight enough to where I have to kind of tug. And then I do everything else. If I'm putting the breast collar on, the bridle, whatever, and then I cinch up one more hole. Only one more hole. Unless if you just barely pull and you go up 3 holes, then put it in there. But if you're having to really tug up to get that extra hole, only go up one more hole. Okay. Is that good now? Can we compromise here? Good boy. Come on, you can eat and walk. Come. 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 Hey. Come. Come. If I'm working with them regularly, I tend to find that they're more willing to do work. But if I give them days off, if I give them like 3 to 4 days off in a row, it's harder for them to get back into work. But I do tend to give a day off, but I don't really try to give 2 days off in a row, but they get up to 2 days off during a week. Come. 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 See, I don't like that. I don't like, I know he's just wanting to eat. Come. 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 There you go. See? We can compromise. And I haven't had to, as far as using the whip during lunging. Haven't had to. There you go. There you go. We're gonna let him kind of chew that up. We're gonna ask him to move. Up. I don't have no more. Up. 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 If I kiss, that just means I want you to stay at that speed. But I typically don't have to ask him very much. So I don't know why. I mean, I know it's hot, but. Whoa. Hey, man. Now we'll focus on, I got sweat in my eye. Back, 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 back. A little more of a response there. Get into my predator mode. Man, I don't like doing that. I know it's hot. We're almost done. Then you can eat and get a hose off. So it's not our best day work. Up, 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 up. Up, 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 up. Man, I know. We're putting lots of pressure on you today. You're not cooperating. Up, 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 up. You're gonna make me do it, aren't you? I haven't had to grab this thing. I've had to grab this. I know it's hot. We just need to go through each way. Okay? He is starting to get a little like more okay, if that's the way you want to go. Up, 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 up. It's not gonna bother me. More of an opinion. Treat them like babies. Lunch is today. Sometimes he plays. Today I don't feel like he's playing today. I think he's telling me to F off. But I don't get after him as far as like whipping him, punishing him. I try to keep applying pressure if he like tries to take off like he did earlier. So that way if he actually does kind of take off, that limb caught him. Up. I also haven't, I think it's been 4 days. Up. But see how he responded to that better? It's been 4 days since we've lunged. Any of it to heart. But like I said, if I try to keep applying pressure, so if he takes off, I release that pressure and it's more of a relief for him and try to get him to understand, you know, if you freak out, it only adds more pressure. Same as like the help me exercise I was talking about. You keep holding that or pull even worse. So that way they learn that the more they struggle, the more pressure they're under. If they just relax and wait for help, they'd be a lot better. Up, up, up. Okay. Not gonna lie, I'm getting frustrated. He honestly hasn't acted like this in such a long time. Here. Ah. Here. Up. Whoa. That was not a whoa. Whoa. Okay. Breathe. His stops are better than that too. Oh my goodness. We're just gonna have a heyday today. Here. Ah. Here. Okay. Up. Here. Up. Okay, we gotta walk. Ease. 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 I didn't tell you to trot yet. Up. A lot better. Up. 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 Ease. Ease. Almost, almost, not bad. That's the one we have issues with. I'll take it instead of overdoing it. Ease. Almost. Oh. I will take it. Go get my oil changed. Up. Okay, that was great. Up. Up. Great. Ease. 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 Man, you're just not wanting to get out of that trot. That was good. He gets in the wrong lead and gets stuck. Wrong lead. What? Yes, go back inside. We're fixing to leave. Sorry about that. Up. Here. 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 I'm getting sweat in my eyes. I can only imagine how he feels. One more time. I need a lope and then I need back down all 3 gears. Up. 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 Dude. Up. 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 Freaking microphone. I'm not gonna freak out about that. Kind of lost my cool there for a moment. Kind of lost my cool. Okay. It's just hot. I know. Okay, one try. Up. 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 Ease. That was okay, I'll take it. Up. Up. It's okay. Ease. Beautiful. Whoa. Whoa. Back him up for that. Back. 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 I know he didn't want to go anywhere because of that trough, so I'm not going to freak out about that. I'm not going to freak out. Okay. Whoa. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. Okay, one last thing. Bit. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry for losing my cool. You can take it out on me. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Now, you're tied. Whoa. Okay. We're gonna. Whoa. He's caught himself. We're just gonna. Hey, man. Back up. Back up. Okay. I baby him a little too much. Back, 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 back. Yes. Back. Okay. Whoa. So what we're gonna do is let him take this bit while I take everything else off. Then we'll go up and get water. Well, hang on now. Okay. Oh, sorry. Stop. I'm not forcing it. I'm gonna let him take it if he wants it. I'm not gonna force it in his mouth and like pry his mouth open like a lot of people do. And I do that. I mean, I'm not saying I feel like it's abuse or something, but when I'm teaching a horse to take bit, I really would like it to be their idea. Okay. Honestly, I'm probably just gonna leave all of the crap out here. Because I'm too freaking lazy. Okay. Okay, we're gonna take you guys. I'm sure you can see the sweat. Okay. We'll see if he wants a drink. He was eating some alfalfa. We definitely have a lot of groundwork to do, but overall, I'm pretty happy with him. for as much work as we've done, which is hardly any. Here. Come here. Are you gonna... Well, if you come here, I'd take it off of you. Thank you. Yeah. But yeah, I would like to be able to do figure eights with lunging and stuff, but we need to really work on the loping more. Some days he does phenomenal, other days not so much. So, kind of but I can't work him as much as I'd like to in order to get the results I want. The water's not very cold. I'm sure it feels better. Yeah. Boy. Kinking the hose for me so I can turn it off. But all in a day's work. That's pretty much what our lives look like, huh, Beton? When we do decide to work. You want some water? That's pretty much what our lives look like. He's expecting scratches because I scratch him all the time. Massaging. So yeah, that's Beton's life to fame. I fully acknowledge that we need to do more. I need to prioritize him. But this is what our day looks like when we do work. And today wasn't our best day. Today was not our best day. But some days we have bad days. Other days we have bad days. So we don't work entirely enough together for him to have consistently good days. But if I'm being honest, more times than not, he really is a good boy. We're usually just taking things slow. Not pushing, definitely not that much pressure. I try not to work on really hot days like this with him because he gets frustrated just like I get frustrated. It's more like a together. We two peas in a pod, I guess. He gets frustrated just like I do, and so when he gets frustrated, I get frustrated, or when I get frustrated, he gets frustrated. So he really is the kind of horse that you just have to watch how you're working. You have to really be in the moment and mindful with him. So